Hello everyone, Marie here from Planet Marie. I have a Goodwill box I purchased a few days ago. I received it today. I'm just going to cut it open. This one is from Wilmington, Delaware. I'm going to get it cut open and then I'll bring you guys in closer and we will unbox it together. And here is a little bit of the unveiling. We have a bunch of paper. We have the boss tags. Well, this is going to be fun. Old box. We have a package here. Just put this aside. Box. Ooh, it's a pretty box. And I always like to check underneath. Sometimes they are not very careful. And you end up having something in the bottom that you forgot about. I'm going to put the box aside and we will get started. This is a 20-piece lot. I'm going to bring you down and closer. It's a 20-piece lot. I believe it was all silver tone. And we have these three packages that came with it. Let's start with this green box. All right, zero you guys in. Ooh. Now, I believe this was some various names. There might be, I would think it was Monet and a rhinestone lot. So I have my loop here. Gonna just check and see. There were a couple of brand names, and I don't think it was all branded. Again, they don't give you full details. It wasn't a mystery box. It was a package. Like, it was a small lot. It was a lot of 20 pieces. And they'll show you a few photographs and give you a brief description. I think it just said, you know, rhinestone and silver tone jewelry, including Monet, 20 piece. And there's a few photos. But, you know, you can't really tell if anything's missing stones. I don't see a brand name on this yet. This does not look like it's missing any stones. Looks like crystals and then smaller rhinestones surrounding each of the main stones in the center. Very pretty, kind of vintagey looking. I would imagine it is vintage, but I don't see the name. Let me just take this aside for a second. Try to get under here. The clasp is really pretty. Even the clasp has some rhinestones on it right there. Yeah, it's a little blurry, but I don't see a name. It is, it does have the safety chain. And let's just make sure it works and everything's in working order. It appears to push in and then snap over. I'll get that figured out later. I don't want to force it, but I'll make sure it is fully working clasp. Okay, very pretty. All right, let's take the next piece. We have this, it looks like a brooch. Yeah. It's very pretty. It appears to have all of its stones. Very pretty. Very sparkly. Very sparkly. Let me see if there's a brand on it. I don't see any name on this one either. Okay, but that is the brooch. Very pretty. Next up, we have a necklace. Looks like a silver tone. Oh, I believe they said there was also sterling silver in this lot as well. So, that's nice to look forward to. We'll see. And here's a piece of rose gold. This bracelet is rose gold. All right, we seem to have a little bit of tanglage here. Let me just give that a quick, I mean, I kind of am in between whether I should do this on camera or get everything untangled first and then show the pieces. I think there's more excitement doing it this way together. This appears to be two separate necklaces that are tangled, but I'll just show. And these may be silver. These may be the sterling silver ones. I'll check the clasps. This is it's very delicate, very pretty. Small little square or diamond shape with tiny little crystal rhinestones in it. And I'm just going to look real quick with the loop. And all of the rhinestones do appear to be there. Yes. Okay. And well, let's look at this. Also, we have a cross necklace. It's just entangled. I will get those apart later, but we have the cross. Very pretty. Also with rhinestone or crystals. I'm just going to bring that up to my eye for a minute, you guys. I just want to see. So far, we're batting 1,000. And all of the crystals are there as well. Again, I will check to see if these if they're sterling, and I will get back to you guys. If anybody's interested in any of these pieces, again, always just email me at moraleresale@aol.com. It's always linked below. The spelling is there. This is a pretty rose gold with like little leaf-shaped crystals. Very, very pretty. Even again, this one too with the clasp has a couple of little leaf rhinestones in it. This looks really nice. Nice quality. I will pull it to my eye for a minute and see if I see a name. And all of these items will be put into the eBay store as time goes by. I get things up during the week, but if you're interested in any pieces, email me, and it's cheaper outside of eBay because I'm not sharing the fees. Very pretty, very sparkly. I'm not sure if that's coming across on the camera, but it's really pretty. It just sparkles like crazy with every little movement. Really, really pretty. I didn't even know there was a gold tone piece in there. Not gold tone. It's more like a rose, like a pink rose gold. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. All right, enough. Okay, next piece up, we have another bracelet. This looks like it's gonna be Monet or something. Hang on, I just have to get a sip of water. We have this pretty clasp, also with tiny little stones, and each black stone is faceted. These are faceted cut stones. I don't know if they're glass. I don't know if they're glass or acrylic. Maybe acrylic. But they all appear to be in perfect condition. And again, all of the rhinestones, from what I can see, are the tiny crystals on this one. They all appear to be there. Beautiful clasp. Really pretty. And let me see if there's a name. I think this is a Monet. I'm just going to bring it up to my eye. There's definitely a brand name on that. And that is, yes, that is a Monet bracelet. Really beautiful. Let me show you the underside. With the toggle closure. If you enjoy these types of videos, I would appreciate if you could hit a thumbs up and like the video and subscribe or share with somebody who might enjoy this that you know of. And there's your toggle. Very pretty. So far, this is a really beautiful lot. Monet bracelet, gorgeous. Bring it up a little closer. You can see the facets on the black stones and the sparklies and the tiny little crystals, and all appear to be present. Really pretty. All right, next piece we have a pendant with a rhinestone or crystal in the center. I'm never really sure the difference between a rhinestone, a CZ, a crystal. I know there are some differences. This looks to me like a quartz crystal. It is pointed on this side, and it's throwing like the rainbow colors. It's throwing like multicolor. So I think that's a crystal. I think it's a quartz, and the listing did say there was a quartz, there was some quartz crystal. But if any of you guys know anything about quartz or crystal or ways to tell, you know, I do research the things, but I'm not an expert. I don't know everything, and if anybody knows anything, you know, let me know. I would appreciate it. It looks like baguettes here, or baguette style. And the center piece in the middle, and then tiny ones around, and then baguettes here and on the bail and around the edge. I'm going to take a quick look at that close up with the loop. Yeah, it's baguettes, round little crystals, and the main one in the center, and yes, they all appear to be there. It's very pretty. I don't see a chain with it, but I have a lot of chains. I would put it with a silver tone chain. I believe it's just silver tone. I don't think that this is sterling. It looks like silver tone to me, so I'll put this on a chain. Very pretty. Alright, so that was all for the Boscov's box. We have these beautiful bracelets. This one I didn't see a name on, but I am going to look more closely because I feel like that's Monet or something. This gorgeous piece. This pretty bracelet. Really pretty brooch. Look, this one just looks like fashion jewelry, but it's pretty. And I have these two necklaces with pendants. I have a feeling these are the 925 pieces. I will be examining them more closely off camera, and I'll post the details, or you can email me for more information, or check the eBay store. We also have this little bundle in plastic wrap. Just get this cut open. Alright. I'm just gonna give this guy a cut. Some of this looks like it might be a set. Ooh. And sometimes, you know, there is a piece or two missing, but wow, this feels nice. This feels like quality. Let me see. I'm excited. This feels very quality to me. Alright, so this just looks like a cuff bracelet. A little bit of a just stretch there. I'm checking for stones, missing stones. I don't see any missing stones. It looks super good. Gold tone on the inside. I don't see a name. But this looks really pretty. Very, very sparkly, obviously. I don't think I could easily get it onto my wrist, but I will see. Yeah, let me see. Just to give you guys an idea how it looks on a wrist. Very pretty, super, super sparkle. Look at that. Anybody's interested in this, $10. I should be quoting prices, just so you know. And I charge $5 for shipping for all orders. That's up to £1, so no matter how many pieces you get, up to £1, it's $5 for shipping. All right, next piece. That was pretty. Next piece we have here. This is like a belt type of a bracelet. Pretty. Little stone on the latch. Let me see here. This looks new because it still has the plastic. It still has the plastic on it. This is brand new. Nice and shiny. Looks like fashion jewelry. I'm not seeing a name off the top of the bat. A heart-shaped clasp. And just a belt bracelet. Again, it's all square. Let me take a look with the... The stones are a champagne color, and they also throw kind of that multi-color, like you know, you'll see a little bit of lavender, a little spark of light green, a little yellow, very sparkly, very multicolor. Oh, wait a minute, I think that's one missing right there. Actually, no, it's there. Why does that look? Let me see. When I pull it away, it looks like it's missing, but up close, no, it's there. It's there. It's just a tiny bit flatter than the other stones. So, if anybody's interested, let me know. It's just a fashion bracelet. I would go $3 on this. It's really pretty. It definitely looks, it's definitely new. Okay. Next up, this is just a stretch bracelet, apparently, but it's pretty. Very sparkly. This was a rhinestone crystal, quote, quartz lot, as they called it. The stretch seems pretty good. You can see it's not stretched out. The stretch is nice and taut. The elastic is still taut. Anybody's interested, this would be $3. It's really pretty. Just for a stretch bracelet, it's really nice though. It has a heavy feeling to it. It's, again, very sparkly. Keyword sparkly tonight. Alright, let me just take a quick look off camera really quickly with the loop. I just want to make sure all the chips are here. They do appear to be here. Of course, I will do a second look before selling or listing. All right, so we're almost, well, we're not almost done. There's still another box. I think we're about halfway through. This is the gold box. This looks very nice. Oh, there's a ring. This is very pretty. Let me see if this has a mark of any kind. I don't think so. It looks silver tone to me. I don't know. There are tiny round crystals. Just give me 1 second, guys, and I'll get it in camera. I just want to check. Okay, they're tiny round crystals, and there is one missing right there. Right there. Just a fashion ring. Pretty. It's pretty. This would be $2, $3, something like that. I don't know if anybody would be interested in it, but let me know. Hit me up. All right. Ooh, these look very vintage. These are earrings. Look at these. Oh wow, that's pretty. It's a flower. Again, I think this might be quartz. I don't think it's like Swarovski's, but maybe it is. I don't know. I will have to look into it more. This throws a lot of colors too. Throws the pink and the lavender and the yellow. And then it has these, the long, I forget what these are called, the tube, kind of tube beads, and then the little crystals on the ends. Wow, that is super pretty. This is definitely a vintage earring. Let me make sure they have the other one. Well, let me just put it aside for now, and I'll take another piece, and then we'll see. Okay. Okay, another bracelet. Lots of bracelets in this. These are pearls, probably faux pearls, and little tiny, it's not really crystals, it's just little silver circles. Let me see. Yeah, it's just little silver stamp circles to make it look sparkly. It's very pretty. It appears to just be fashion jewelry. But it is very pretty. I don't see a name on it. All right. Make sure the clasp works. Yep. Super pretty. Very, very pretty. The pearls are like a very, very slight pinkish, pale pink. Very pretty. It's pretty. $2 for that. All right, and I'll give prices for the other things too if anybody's interested. Just email me and I'll give you a good price. All right, here's another earring, another vintage earring. Clearly vintage. Very, very beautiful piece. Again, we have the main rhinestone, teardrop shape or pear drop, and then tiny ones surrounding it. All tiny ones down the strand, and then the pearl. It looks like a freshwater pearl, I think they're called. And the teardrop pear shape, also with the tiny crystals around it. I'm going to just take a quick look with the loop and make sure nothing is missing. Just bear with me, guys. I know I'm not in camera for a moment, but I just want to pull it to my eye to be sure. Yep, all the pieces are here. And I'm going to look on the back. I would be surprised if these aren't a name, because they're very pretty quality, and they're pretty and they're nice quality, but maybe there is no name. Let me see. Oh, there is. This is Monet. It is Monet. It is marked down on the bottom of the back of the teardrop. I don't know if you can see it, but it's marked right here. Super pretty. I mean, really, definitely vintage. It reminds me of like Hollywood, like old Hollywood celebrity style or something. Let me put it aside just to make sure the other one turns up. Okay, another pair. Oh, here it is. Here's the other one. Here it is. I'm just going to take a quick look, make sure all the bits are in there. Wow, it's so pretty. Monet really makes beautiful costume. They're one of my favorites. All intact. Really, really pretty. Here they are. I'm just repeating myself, but they're stunning. I guess it just doesn't necessarily come through as much over the camera, but they're absolutely stunning. All right. Here is a stud earring. Crystals. floral shape. And there's like a 2-layer. See it on the side there. The first layer, and then there's a top layer, and you turn it over and you can kind of see through the back to see the stones. Let me just take a quick look and see if I see a name. I don't see a name, but there are holes through the back so that you can see the stones. So I wonder if they would be something of more quality than we might think. I don't know. I'm going to be testing them and looking into it. Let me see if the other one's here. I'm pretty sure all the earrings were in the lot from the photos. It looked like all the matches were there, but I put that aside. All right, here's the flower. The first ones we were looking at. So both of them are present. And I'll put prices up on these after I research them. But there they are. You can see the color in them that they throw. There we go. Some focus there a little bit. Oh my gosh, they just sparkle so much. This would be like, I don't know, wear them to a wedding, wear them in the summer with a sundress, anything. I mean, they are just gorgeous. And there are some backs, but I usually, I mean, unless it's vintage, I will include the backs, but I usually put fresh backings on. It just feels cleaner and more hygienic. You're using your own, you know, fresh pair of brand new backings. But I will include the old ones if there's a brand name stamped on them, or if it's, you know, unique or vintage. This is bent. This is another earring. It has all its stones. It's a little starburst. Very pretty. It's still usable, but the back is slightly, the post is slightly bent. It's not a big deal. It feels firmly on there, but I don't want to press it. You know, when it's in the earlobe, no one would ever know. Let me check the back, because I do see words on this. On the butterfly back, it is 925 NCZ. I mean, it also says China, so I'll test it to make sure it's 925. But either way, they're beautiful earrings. And they are CZ, cubic zirconia. And there is the, oh, that's not the other one yet. I'm just going to put it on the side. I'm sure the other one's in there, but we'll look. I did find the other one to this, though. The flower ones. Gorgeous. Back of them. Really nice. Up next, another. Oh, here's the starburst earring stuck to this bracelet. Yeah. Again, that has the same backing with the 925 stamp on it, but I'll check it to be sure, because I don't necessarily trust when they're from other countries. Oh, there's something on the inside of the earring. Yeah, it says it on the inside of the earring as well. 925 China. CZs. Cubic zirconia, and they're all there. This one has a bent post too. It's just a little bit bent, and I don't really see how that would affect wearability at all, especially because it's just circular, so it doesn't really matter where the post is when they're on you. All right, We have another of this rose gold or copper gold with the crystals. Very, very pretty. Again, I believe it's just a fashion bracelet. I don't think it's branded, and I don't think it is vintage, but it looks to be brand new. That's the back of it. There's no tarnish, no wear, no nothing. I don't know. Doesn't look like it was ever worn. Here's the front. Sparkly as can be. Really pretty. I would do $8 for that. The other ones I'm going to do a little research and, you know, see what's what's sterling, what the stones are. This, I have not looked at this, but I believe this is going to be Monet. Oh, no, it's not Monet. It's Charming Charlie. All right, I was faked out there for a second. This looked very Monet-esque to me. Here we go. Really pretty pearls, faux pearls, of course, and dotted with your crystals. The round and then the bar in between, separating them. Very pretty, pretty design. Nice statement necklace. Each piece is like hinged, and there is like elastics to secure them. And they're each separate. Let me bring it up close. Sparkly. Very pretty. Statement necklace. You would never know. To me, this looks like a piece of Monet. I would have never guessed this was Charming Charlie. And it has a double chain. And lobster closure, which also, this doesn't even... I mean, I don't know. I'm not the owner, original owner, so I don't know. But like that clasp is so shiny. There's no wear or tarnish on it at all. So I think sometimes they get donations of things that were never used. Although I don't know. I can't swear that it was never used. I can only tell you it looks like brand new. Let me just pop that in there. Yeah. The chain looks really nice. Really pretty. Let me show you the back. Beautiful. Looks like an 18 to 22 inch or so. If anyone is interested in this, it's $10 for my any YouTube interest, $10. All right. We have another bracelet. We're getting to the end here. We did find all of the matches to the earrings, thankfully, because they're gorgeous. Another bracelet. Sorry about my squeaky chair. This looks to be gold tone. Let me look at it up close. I think it's more silver. Yeah, it's silver. I'm going to look for a name. I don't see any name on it. It's really pretty. It does have the crystals, little kind of ribbon, the ribbon pattern, and the crystals in it. That's what it looks like on. This would be $4. fashion jewelry. But it's very, it feels nice, feels decent quality, and it looks very pretty. So let me think. All right, there's one more piece. I'm trying to remember how many brand names besides. We had Charming Charlie, we had 2 Monet. And I'm going to look closer. I try not to like drag these things out. I know it gets boring if I'm sitting there just looking and searching for labels and fineness marks and maker's mark. So I try to do that mostly off camera. But let's see. This is rhinestone choker, statement choker type necklace. I don't see a name. And it appears that all of the pieces are in it. I'm really happy with the lot because all of the, except for the one, I don't know, I think there was one that belted bracelet I think was missing. No, it wasn't even missing. I think there have been any missing stones, or it might have been only one piece. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just take a look at this. One of these stones looks darker than the others. No, I don't know. Probably just needs to be cleaned. These are all prong set. It's really pretty. It's really pretty up close. This would be for a little bit smaller of a neck. I will measure it. I'll measure it, but it looks to be about 14. Yeah, that's 14 inch. Maybe 16. I don't have my measure tape on me right at the moment. But anyway, guys, that was it for tonight. Anybody who's interested in this, let me just make sure there's no flaws in it. Anybody who's interested in this would be $8. So just, you know, just email me, tell me, just describe the piece that you saw, and I'll PayPal invoice anybody who's interested in any of it. This does have like openings here. It's not like fully attached. It's attached and then open, and attached and then open. Just want to show that. Okay. So I'm just going to recap real quick and show my favorites, and then you guys can let me know which one you liked the best. A couple of my favorites were these little studs. These are so pretty. It's so hard to not like keep a lot of this, and I do keep a lot of pieces, but obviously if somebody's interested in them, they're yours. That was one of my favorites. These flowers, I mean, I loved it all. It was a really good lot. I'm very, very pleased with this. These I loved, and this is definitely the Monet. This is absolutely stunning. This is gorgeous. Just that clasp, the toggle clasp alone. That's just gorgeous. That was one of my favorites. And what else? Oh, this one. I know it's a stretch bracelet, but it's nice and heavy. It's substantial, and it's super, super pretty. In really nice condition. So let me know which one was your favorite, and please like if you enjoyed the content, share with somebody who might like it, leave a comment, say hello, let me know if you're interested in anything, and thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you all real soon. Have a good night. Thank you.